All the crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories.
Alchemist, what was that? Oh, science and occultism. Oh, alchemist. You gain 1 extra effort point when you use royal jelly. Oh, and vigilance. Political mastery. Interesting. Well, yeah, science and occultism maxed out. Alchemist. Trait unlocked insane. What? You have read Al-Azif. The use of the logic skill costs 3 extra effort points. Al-Azif, I'm insane. What? The use of the logic skill costs 3 extra effort points. I'm insane.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the
Logic is
guests?
insane.
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
You should have chosen your allies better, my son.
You mean you planned to get rid of him since the beginning?
For years, Louis. Come now. Would I really have risked everything at such a one-sided conference without having a trump card up my sleeve?
But what about the conference rules?
To hell with the rules. From now on, I'm only following my own rules. Things are going to change, you'll see. However, I expect you to stop your childish games and follow me. I gave you time to find your feet with Gregory, but things are going to get serious now, and I expect a little more loyalty from you.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But
I'm
I didn't
insane.
see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
Oh. Why? But why kill Holm? I know why. How did you do it?
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
Find out more.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
Oh,
And
wow.
he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
The bastard. He planned to kill his own brother all along. I absolutely must stop him. Home
Yeah.
told me to go to Elizabeth's room. That I'd find an ally there. I'd better go there straight away.
Agreed. After I have a look around and loot a little bit, you know. Hey, you know me. You know me. Can I really save the roll jelly? Can I really save the Sarah or Emma? Go to Sarah, Elizabeth's room. We can enter the people's rooms. Is there anything that we can actually do here? We interact with anyone?
A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
She's not here. Oh, nice. At least I'm gathering some consumables. An ally in Elizabeth Adams' room. Huh. Have a look if there is anyone in my room, maybe. Be Emily waiting for me or something? Okay, now stop it. Wow, okay. As you know. Washington. Well, Emily, it doesn't seem like Emily's in her room though. Doing that I could enter it. Ah, yeah, before I go in here. Make sure that she's not just out and about somewhere. Ooh. Hello?
What are you doing?
Oh, Monsieur Volner asked me to prepare his belongings in anticipation of his imminent departure, sir.
His departure? So quickly?
Oh, yes, he seemed to be in rather a hurry.
Ah, very well. Would you know where I might bump into him one last time?
Ah, if sir would like to say goodbye, sir will find him in his room.
Thank you.
Okay. He's leaving. Volna.
Johann,
Louis, I haven't the time.
what are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. What do you think? And going as far away as possible. Sir Gregory is dead. And in case you haven't grasped it yet, I am no longer safe here. If you value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a
No,
second.
no,
Oh,
I haven't
come on.
time. Good luck in the future.
Can't even speak to him. Tell him that we might be able to do something here. Have a little look, see around. Rue's room is locked. Partey's room is locked. Let me just check if she's not on the balcony or something, you know? Okay, let's go to... Okay, let's go to Elizabeth's room. Okay, which way's... Where will be the quickest? Adams' room. It's literally the same. Virtually the same distance. Let's go this way. What ally could it be? My grandpa? Could it be one of the guests? Let's have a look. Who is this ally?
So I have to link into the ether. What does that mean?
Concentrate on home, concentrate on the ether. Empty my mind, I guess, maybe? Oh, do I have to get this right?
Right. Let's start by trying to clear my mind. I have to get rid of any ideas that might distract me.
Sounds logical. Concentrate on home.
Think about home. Come on, Louis, concentrate. Nothing's happening. That can't be right.
Oh.
Come on, Louis. You've already been there. Now concentrate. Remember what you felt.
Come on, that has to work, right? It's the only option left.
Oh, there it is. I sense something. It's getting closer.
What is it? Elizabeth, right? Yeah.
Who goes there?
Oh.
Elizabeth, but I thought you'd left this island. You're not Elizabeth.
Who are you?
My name is Louis de Riche.
That's not a good idea, I don't think. Who is he, Etiquette?
With all due respect, would you be so kind as to tell me who I'm addressing, please?
I am the father of all, founder of our lineage, the
Yeah.
great architect of the laws that govern us.
It's the father of Holm and Mortimer.
Yep.
Why take on the appearance of Elizabeth Adams?
So, that is how you see me? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that you can understand.
Is Elizabeth still alive?
She is, but that is not what concerns us now. Indeed, I sense a difference somewhere, an upheaval in the equilibrium of the ether.
Holm is dead. I am an ally of Sir Gregory. We must avenge Holm. We must avenge Holm.
Something unnatural has happened. William has killed Gregory with his own blood.
How dare he? What an abomination.
He's become dangerous. He must be stopped by any possible means.
Yes, but there's nothing you can do on your own.
Gregory told me to come here.
Let me take care of him.
I'm listening.
William has to pay for what he did. He had no right. No one must ever attack a member of one's own family. That is the law. If you don't want to be involved in all this, let me enter your mind. When the time comes, I will just step in.
You mean
No.
like with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth was not part of our family. She didn't get any choice.
But you can't say it worked out well for her. What's to say that once inside he won't stay there?
If I ask
Yeah.
my children to respect the rules, then I must do so as well. So, do you accept my proposal?
So many hard choices, man. Yeah, kinda, maybe, but also no. Oh, jeepers, what the hell, man?
No! God, please, no!
I don't want it, dude. I don't want it. I can't. Ay, 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 ay. If I refuse. I mean, accepting, what does accepting do? Accepting simply means that he will be able to address Mortimer as himself while he's, well, like through me. This doesn't really do much for me, man, you know what I mean? Maybe instead I'll refuse. And that way I make sure that he has no access to my mind.
I'm sorry.
Refuse.
I'd rather
I
not
have
get
to.
involved in your disputes. I understand that you're mad at him, but I refuse to let you use me to get at him.
Young fool.
Goodbye.
No! Come back, or you too shall feel my wrath!
Oh, jeepers.
I have no other choice. I must face Mortimer alone. The Holy Lance is all I need. Let's get this over with.
Oh, jeepers creepers. I'm sorry, Gregory, but I can't Oh man. I have the lance. I have adhesive. And I have the nails. Has to be enough. It has to be enough. Ah.
Right. Now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after...
Alright, yeah, I was just checking if I have all the consumables, but I do. So there's nothing else.
Right. Now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after...
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Gee, man. So quickly, what do we know again? Immune to conviction and science and some other stuff.
Ah, there you are at last.
Excuse me, Sir Gregory's death...
Must have upset your plans. Yes, I should think so, given that you gave him your allegiance. But I did warn you to choose sides carefully.
But you didn't tell me you were planning to kill him, you snake. You wish to speak to me?
Yes, but before we begin, I would like you to give me back the Holy Lance, please. Now that Gregory is gone, you won't be needing it anymore, and I prefer to put it back in its place.
Lie to him, Louis. Keep it. I still have the nail. I think giving it will lower his guard. I think that's the smart thing to do, right? I have the nail. I have the nail. Yeah.
Of course. Here you are, Father.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie to him. Lying. I'm lying to him.
Thank you. Congratulations, by the way. You managed to find the right one among all the copies. I'm impressed.
It was the right one as well.
This conference will have been one of the most eventful I've ever known.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
Before I get to why we're here, you must know that I've been watching you very closely over these past few days.
Yeah, maybe I should
I was
try to
impressed
keep it
by
in.
your intervention to prevent Peru from killing himself. You remind me of myself when I was starting out. As for the door of my crypt, no one had ever found out how to open it before you. You succeeded in telling the Hillsborough twins apart. Even for me, that wasn't an easy thing to do at first. I won't lie to you, I was surprised and above all disappointed when I found out you had tried to discredit me with His Holiness by writing a letter to the Papal States.
Damn it. He found out.
But the
How?
important thing is that you escaped the worst with Volner, because he could have killed you when you were in the guise of Piaget.
Yes.
How does
it
he know
was a
all of
bit
that?
touch and go.
Which leads me to a chat about what I envisage for you now. You are the chosen one, Louis. The one I've been waiting for all this time.
Thank you,
We are going to be able to become one.
I don't quite follow you.
Be proud of yourself,
no.
son, for you are the one I have chosen to be my next mortal coil.
But what about me? Am I imagining things, or did he just tell me to my face that he's going to eat me?
Unfortunately, no, you won't survive the transfer. But I want you to know that I only select my bodies from my own children, and that you are the
Wow.
one who has impressed me most. It's far from being my first time, as you can imagine. I didn't think it was possible to find a more promising son than dear...
And he didn't choose me just because I am the only male, right, of his children. And the other three were daughters. Yeah, sure, it's just because I'm the best.
You can be very proud of yourself.
Wait a second. Hang on. Do you realize what you're saying? Are you insane?
Oh, come, my son. Let's not end everything on a bad note, please.
Son of a bitch. He's not going to get away with this so easily. I must make him get closer to me.
Come now, don't complicate things.
Wait, I have something else you want.
Well, look at that.
Adhesive.
You found it.
I read it as well.
Decidedly, you are very resourceful, Louis. You impress me right up to the very last. For Al-Azif, I am willing to get closer.
Hit the scumbag with the nail. Oh, I don't balance. The nail. Yeah, please let the nail be enough.
Wait, no,
The blood of an ancient.
I was right, my son. You really are the very best.
Is it? Oh, dude, this guy's not reacting at all, dude. What a... Was it good? Was it good enough? The nail. Wow. Oh. Ho ho ho.
Von Wollner tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis.
Okay.
Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties.
Ah, dad.
Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory.
Yep.
The Duchess, through her relationship with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links to the United States on both the diplomatic and the commercial fronts. She became inseparable from the Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence Piaggi paid dearly for disobeying His Holiness over his vote at the conference.
Ooh.
It was consequently decided to withdraw him from diplomatic and political decision-making within the Papal States. It was rumored that his great age got the better of him, and he was sent to end his days in a Tuscan monastery, where he died 2 years later. Elizabeth's family did everything in their power to find her, based on clues provided by their friend George Washington. In vain, they lost her trail in the port of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again. On his return to Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death.
Oh, that's nice.
Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
We succeeded. What happened to us? The last move. I defeated Lord Mortimer using the nail of the Holy Cross. I refuse to let Sahel take possession of my body. Sahel is... Ah, that's a Sahel. I brought Alizi back to the continent. I left the island safe and sound. Yes, baby! Nice. Big Bad Wolf game. Psychologist. Nice. We did it. I wish there was a second one, you know. This is a cool adventure. Very, very cool adventure.